You know how your favorite streaming service just knows what you want to watch next? Or how your phone can translate a sign instantly? Yep, that's artificial intelligence. And today, we're basically handing you the user's manual for this wild new world so you can navigate it like a pro.
AI is literally creating new realities right in front of us, generating text, images, you name it. So the question isn't really if you're going to step into this new world, it's how you're going to find your way around.
So, think of yourself as an explorer, stepping onto a new frontier. And these guidelines, they're not meant to be restrictive rules. They're your map, your compass, basically your toolkit for exploring this exciting and, kind of complex landscape with total confidence.
Okay, let's dive right in with what is probably the most important rule of all. This is the foundation for everything else we're going to talk about. You have to question everything. You've got to be a critical, active user of AI, not just a passive one.
It is so easy to see a perfectly written paragraph or a jaw-dropping image and just assume it's true. But here's the deal. AI is an incredibly powerful tool, but it is not an infallible source of truth. It can make mistakes, and trust me, it often does. Now, this is where things get really serious. It's not just about simple little errors. AI can have what are called hallucinations, where it just confidently makes stuff up. Like, it might invent a historical event or a scientific study that looks completely legit but is total fiction. It can also amplify hidden biases from the data it was trained on, or even be used to create scarily convincing disinformation.
So how do you actually do this? Well, here's a simple checklist. First, question the results. Does what the AI gave you actually make sense, or is it just telling you what you wanted to hear? Second, always verify the important facts. Check them against reliable, human sources. You can even ask the AI for its sources. And third, you have to know the limits of the technology itself.
And here's a crucial limit to always remember. AI is a master of mimicry. It's brilliant at spotting patterns in data to simulate emotion or understanding, but it doesn't actually feel anything. It has no moral compass, no real self-awareness. Keeping that in mind is absolutely key to using it wisely. All right, so that leads us right into our second rule, which is all about shifting your mindset. We're moving from you as a consumer of AI to you as a creator. The moment you use AI to make something, you're taking on a whole new set of responsibilities. And your number one responsibility here is transparency. Look, if you use AI to help you write a report or you generate an image for social media, you need to be upfront about it. And it can be super simple, just a little note like you see here. This is how you build trust with your audience. It helps everyone see AI as a useful tool, not something that's being used to trick them.
I love this slide because it shows the two paths you can take. You can be a builder, right? Using AI ethically to help you create amazing things. Or you can be a trickster, using it to create deepfakes, those super realistic but fake videos, to spread lies or to harass people. The choice and the power is all yours.
Being a responsible builder also means you've got to respect intellectual property. AI models are trained on just massive amounts of data, and a lot of that is copyrighted. So if you ask an AI to create an image in the style of a famous artist, you could be stepping over a line. You have to be mindful of this, and always make sure you actually have the rights to use the content you're creating, especially if it's for commercial purposes.
Okay, on to rule number 3. The AI frontier isn't some static place. It is constantly shifting. New tools, new abilities, they're popping up almost every single day. So to navigate it well, you have to keep evolving right along with it.
Evolving as a user really comes down to two simple things. First, just stay curious. Keep learning about what AI can do, and just as importantly, what it can't do. And second, give feedback. When an AI tool gets something wrong or shows a bias, report it. When you do that, you actually become part of the solution, helping make these systems better for everybody.
And that brings us to our final and maybe the most important rule of all. In an age that's being shaped more and more by artificial intelligence, the most crucial thing you can do is just stay human.
This quote from our source material is a really powerful warning. AI chatbots and companions are designed from the ground up to be super engaging. They can fake empathy, and they can learn exactly what to say to make you feel good. But this can easily lead to dependency, even addictive behavior, and it blurs the line between a helpful tool and an unhealthy substitute for real human connection. So this is the big question you have to ask yourself. Is AI a tool that supports you, helping you communicate better or freeing up your time for things that matter? Or has it become a replacement for real interaction, for critical thinking, for actual human relationships? So what it all comes down to is practicing digital health. You have to be intentional. It's so tempting to use the time you save with AI to just cram in more work, but that totally defeats the purpose. Instead of using AI to write more emails in an hour, use it to free up that hour to go for a walk or to have a real conversation with a friend. It's all about protecting your own well-being.
Ultimately, this is what I want you to walk away with. You are in control, from questioning results to creating responsibly, and most of all, protecting your human connections. You hold the power. These guidelines are your toolkit for being a masterful, confident, and ethical explorer on this new AI frontier.
So I'll leave you with this final, powerful question to think about. We talk so much about how efficient AI is, about all the time it can save us. But the real question is, what are you going to do with that time? What is that time truly for?